Today we're in Vienna in Austria talking about the efforts made by the international community to combat financial crime, terrorism and the impacts of shifting illicit money across borders. I have been invited here to talk about how we have overcome these issues in the Pacific and been able to both meet the complex regulatory requirements and ensure that communities still benefit. This has all come about because international banks, particularly in developed economies, have had an enormous amount of pressure put on them by regulators to explain what each transaction means and where it comes from and what the purpose is. The problem with small communities is that if you're sending $200, it might be a cash transaction, there might be no invoice for it, and it might be going to someone that doesn't have a bank account. Now, in big banking world, all those things look like crime. The Pacific had suffered disproportionately from this impact, so all these regulations that had come in to help the governments and economies and protect citizens in the Northern Hemisphere actually had a negative impact on the Southern Hemisphere, which was totally unintended. So we, with the central banks, had to sit down and come up with a solution that protected the small financial institutions that were serving the small communities, and that story is what's brought us here today to help share this with the world.